Hello guys, welcome to Akata TV. If this is your first time here, you're welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like. And if you've been here before, keep being a family. So today, let's viewpoint about Igbo people in the Atlantic slave trade. Now the Igbos, where traditional territory is called the Bight of Biafra, also known as the Bight of Bonny, became one of the principal ethnic groups to be enslaved during the transatlantic slave trade. An estimated 14.6% of all the slaves were taken from the Bight of Biafra between 1650 to 1900s. The Bight's major slave trading ports were located in Bonny and Calabar. The majority of Igbo slaves were kidnapped during village raids. The journey for Igbo slaves often began in the ancient cave temple that was located in Arochukwu Kingdom. Now, during this period, the three Igbo kingdoms followed the same cultures and religion, yet tended to operate very differently from each other. The Kingdom of NRI and the independent Igbo states, that's the Confederation of Independently Ruled Igbo States, did not practice slavery. And slaves from neighboring land would often flee to these kingdoms in order to be set free. Arochukwu, on the other hand, practiced a system of indentured servitude that was remarkably different from chattel slavery in the Americas. Eventually, the Europeans beginning to encroach on Igbo territory, causing the kingdoms to desire weaponry to defend themselves. In order to obtain European goods and weaponry, Arochukwu began to raid villages of other Igbo kingdoms, primarily those located in the Igbo hinterlands. People would be captured regardless of gender, social statuses, or age. Slaves could have been originally farmers, nobility, or even people who had committed petty crimes. These captured slaves would be taken and sold to European slave traders on the coast. Another way people were enslaved was through the divine oracle who resided in the cave temple complex. All Igbos practiced divination called Afa. But the kingdom of Arochukwu was different because it was headed by a divine oracle who was in charge of making decisions for the king. Now, during this time, if someone committed a crime, maybe the person was in debt or probably did something considered an abomination. For example, the killing of certain kind of animals were considered an abomination due to its association with certain deities. They will be taken to the cave complex to face the oracle for sentencing. The oracle, who also influenced by the demands of European slave traders, would sentence these people to slavery, even for small crimes. The victim will be commanded to walk further into the cave so that the spirits could devour them. But in reality, they were taken to an opening on the other side and loaded directly onto a waiting boat. And this boat would take them to a slave ship en route to the Americas. Igbo people were known to be rebellious and even having a large percentage of suicide in order to avoid slavery. So, this is the gist about Igbo people in the Atlantic slave trade. If you are a new subscriber, you are so welcome to this family. If you are a returning subscriber, you are highly welcome as well. Please do not forget to leave your comments below and also like this video. And stay tuned for more updates. Cheers.